Hello, you join me just as I start a journey from Reading to Henley. I'm getting the bus here from Rose Hill, and it's sad that the X40 is changing its route, but this is my last sort of opportunity without venturing a little bit further to get the bus. So at the moment the X40 goes from Rose Hill in Oxford to Reading, and my plan today is to run the Thames Path. So yeah, this is the bus I'm on through the River Rapids. Gives me a day pass so I can kind of go to Reading, run to Henley, and then get a bus back via Wallingford all in one ticket, which is pretty amazing. But my challenge is to run from Reading to Henley to complete the part of the Thames Path that I did not complete. So I've done a run along the Thames from London to Henley, which was to raise money for the campaign against living miserably. And yeah, I was kind of like carrying on the theme of men's mental health, and this run particularly was just raising awareness of A Band of Brothers, which is a great charity that I support in Oxford as well as around the country. There's A Band of Brothers all around that support young men, and it's a mentoring charity. So this is my journey towards Reading on the bus, and yeah, just about arriving in Reading, and then I'll pick it up. I did do quite a lot of live streams on YouTube as well. The Thames Water site, and actually there's the Environment Agency just behind those trees. The Environment Agency as well. So okay, so here we are. Hello, Trev here. I am just running from Reading to Henley across the Thames Path, and I'm putting some little vlogs about it on YouTube. I thought I'd do one little one for Instagram, so do go over to YouTube and check it out. It seems that I can't do Instagram live, but I can do Facebook live. It's a little bit odd, but yeah, raising awareness of men's mental health, and filling in the bit of the Thames that I've not run yet. Okay, so see you over there. Bye bye. And yeah, I said I'd do it again at 10, but I did just sort of bang my head, so I put this over it, banged it on a tree, and stings a little bit. I don't think it's bleeding, but it's okay to carry on. But I'm kind of just slowing myself down a bit and showing you these lovely cows. And also, can I zoom? I think this zooms even more than my normal camera lens, but so that's pretty cool. It sounds like there's a boat going past. Let's have a quick look. There we go. How about that? You've got a boat and a few cows at 7k. And yeah, like I say, bang my head. So even though I'm not doing a massive distance, I guess I'm carrying a lot of water and stuff in this ridiculous front camel pack. And yeah, I guess it's sort of fairly hot as well, so I just need to be careful. Let's go and say hi to the cows. Hello. Hello. It's all right. It's all right. So they're always more scared of you generally, so you have to just be calm. I have had various different experiences with cows, but you know, obviously they come up to you because they're inquisitive. But as you can see, they're perfectly harmless. But you just have to be careful. All those cows back there. Oh, hello. 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 I mean, this is next to a public footpath, so. Hello. Hello. It's all right. But yeah, I know various people are scared of cows. As a kind of a trail runner, you often do have to go through fields with cows in them in the countryside. So I think someone posted quite a helpful video about it and how to sort of. I would try and walk. I think if you run through a field or try and run through them, they often might chase you because it's kind of like a game. But if you just walk slowly, I mean, I'm quite interesting because I've got, you know, colours and, you know, big pack or whatever, and I don't know. So, but I mean, everyone's interesting in some ways. So, you know, they will come up to you and say, oh, well, what are you doing in my field? There has been some other kind of interesting little kind of banks and things to look at in the last kilometres, but like I said, I don't want to necessarily do too much vlogging, you know, like this, for example, running by a fence. It's not the best content, but you never know. I mean, fence and fence. Can we have close-up fence? Whoa, close-up running on the fence. Maybe not. Okay. So yeah. No, I can't remember what it's called. Ship Lake, I think, is the next place I'm going to. I don't feel dizzy from my head bang, which is obviously good. So what is it now? 7 1/3 kilometres. Maybe I'll take you back to the river. All right, okay. So we're coming away from the river now, and then maybe I'll do another one in another 5 or something. So a couple of places it does come away from the Thames. Wow. So is that the Thames? Getting a little bit lost if there's another river further up. It changes its width quite substantially. I think that's not the Thames because you couldn't get a boat down there, could you? Excuse me, is this the Thames Path here, or is it?
That's right.
Is it this way? Yeah, all right. Thank you. So sometimes you have to cross the bridge to get to the other side. I mean, Thames Path, but that is certainly not boat passable. But I mean, yeah, she was on a stand-up paddleboard. I mean, very pretty. But yeah, so it's such an interesting river with all of the different variety of places. And yeah, now this path is completely different again. Really? Is that the Thames Path? I think she's wrong. I think she might be wrong because I can't get through there. Wow. Okay. So we're now on territory. That cannot be the Thames Path, right? Can it? Let's see if the other side of the bridge. Seems to be a dead end. I don't know if it's got a path the other side or.
Oh, okay.
I'll have a look. I'll have a look, hoping to get to Henley. So, footpath only. This isn't private. I'll have it investigate. It's okay. Right, it doesn't say private. Crikey. So, private. Well, This is where I need to look at my map. Can I look at my map and still going? Are we still going? Yeah, so yeah, I'm not sure whether I should carry on down this path or go back because the Thames Path is the other side of the River Thames, which is right over there. So yeah, okay, so I will try and navigate that because obviously that's a little bit frustrating, but that's a stream, and yeah, maybe I should have looked at my map more. This does geographically get to the Thames up here. It's just whether I can then get to the other side of it. So the Thames is a little bit like that. So when I left it, I don't know. So anyway, I will try and navigate that and see when I have. Okay, so the lovely bridge, so to speak, which is up here, not so lovely now because it sent me on this side, which isn't the Thames Path, whereas the other side I think is the Thames Path. So I've gone back and I reckon across the bridge there and then across the little walkway. So let's see if there's a sign that I didn't see. Footpath, it doesn't say Thames Path, you see. And if I cross the bridge, whoop, there's not a clear Thames Path sign. You'd naturally go in there, but that's taken me about 5k out of the route. It has got a sign. I maybe even photographed it, but you're meant to go over the bridge, not straight across, which is annoying to say the least. The Thames Path bridge, I went the wrong way, but we are pretty much at 10k, and here is the Thames Path. Ship Lake is 3 miles away. I should have gone. Well, I'm back on track, But yeah, it's a bit annoying because over that side there's a lovely path that looks like the Thames Path, but it's not the Thames Path, and you can go quite a long way along it, as I found out, until it just stops. So at that point you realise you're on the wrong side of the river. So I did sort of speak to someone. Well, that was quite near where it ended actually. So she didn't mislead me that much, but basically she was like, oh yeah, this is the Thames Path. And people, I guess, if they're not doing a big trek, they think anything that hugs the river is the Thames Path. But no, but it's my fault because there was a sign and I missed it. And this does look more like Thames Path. So yeah, that's taken me about 4k off route. So that's why, hence extra, snacks and water. I do need it, even in a comparatively short trek, just in case you go the wrong way. It was nice over there, but this is even nicer because look, we're right by it. That's quite low, isn't it? From Reading to Henley, it looks like all of the bits near the Thames are private, so the actual Thames Path goes away from the Thames. But I thought I'd just come here because Ship Lake has a station, which is quite cool. So you could come to Ship Lake station, and yeah, it looks like there's a very cool. There's a little Thames Path sign there as well, so win-win. But the Thames Path here is nowhere near the river, so, and it looks like there's a diversion, no access to Henley along the Thames Path. March Okay, for a photo guide to Henley, please use the QR code. Please do not use the main road. Okay, so that is the, where is the diversion? Marsh Lock Bridge closure. So if we look over here, okay, here we go. So the lock bridge is shut. So normally I think I would go there, but I'm actually going to go back and along to the next railway bridge, basically, and then join the Thames. But actually, the original path isn't near the Thames anyway, it's just that bit. But lucky I found that. Someone did warn me about that. Oh, yeah. So we're basically looking for the next railway bridge along, which is fun in a different way. But yeah, Shiplake, maybe they're doing it for the regatta. Their regatta, so not Henley regatta, but yeah, okay, so let's see how we go with this. I remember when I did, can't remember which stretch it was, but certainly in the Thames Path run, the big Thames run, it does come away quite a bit from the private road cul-de-sac. That's not good, and that one's not good either. So I reckon, oh goodness me, that one looks totally the wrong way. Let me just see my map. Thames Path diversion. Thames Path diversion. So private road, but I see a diversion sign, so yep, I can run down here. Not sure how interesting this little bit is, but so this wouldn't normally be Thames Path, but as you can see, nice houses, and you know, the ones next to the Thames have kind of almost bought a little bit of the Thames edge, which is a little bit of a shame, because it would have been nice if it was a continuous path along the river, but they're staying good to their obligation to provide a diversion at least. So people like me who are running the Thames Path or walking it or whatever, nowhere to go, although I think it's just probably my navigation skills aren't up to scratch. But pedestrians, God, it's so confusing. I generally am in favour of more signs. Always put more than you think. Ahead, what's it say? Closed. I mean, pedestrians that way. Yeah, it's so confusing. Does that mean I go down here? Or does that mean... I know it says closed, but it also back there said it was this way, so maybe we'll just have to do another run. It can't be that far if I get to a blockage. I mean, yeah, there's loads of don't go this way signs, but where do I go? That's the point. Pedestrians go that way. I'll look at my map again. There we go. There we go. So I guess, oh, here we are. So I think there's two different diversions. I think there's a diversion, but I mean, it's certainly not clear because I saw a Thames Path this way sign, so maybe that's a road closed sign. Footpath closed, yeah, I get that. But but also, can I not go around that way? Okay, so it is. It would be funny if I hadn't already run the wrong way. I think, but so yeah, the don't go this way signs are correct. So yeah, the don't go this way signs are correct because there's a big block there. It's all very well saying don't go this way. Which way do you want us to go? And there was only a very little Thames Path diversion sign, which then led me to very big red don't go this way signs. So anyway, it's all okay. This is going to be an epic run. It's an adventure, isn't it? It's definitely a longer in distance and longer in time than I anticipated. So I've got an inkling really just to sack off the river altogether and just go straight to Henley, because I don't know if I'm at the end of my tether with finding the river bit, but yeah, like, why would they put a sign there? It's odd. Pedestrians this way, okay. So we're definitely following big red signs. I don't think that's well signposted at all. If they're, yeah, it's all very well posting a link to a map and stuff, but I mean, yeah, and if they've got the regatta coming as well, I mean, basically that sign pointed me to a load of not this way signs. If that sign wasn't there, I would have gone the next one, I think, because that's what I assumed from the map. And if you are going to say no through road, put it right here, like right at the beginning of the road. So yeah, not happy about that extra kilometre or possibly two that I've run down Northfield Avenue. Let's just check. Yeah, pedestrians that way. Okay, so that one's clear. Why is that one there? That's just... It's another unclear signage, really, I think. They want us to go down here, do they? Pedestrian... No, that is definitely... I think that one's been turned. Do I have the authority to turn it? I think they mean go down here. I think someone's turned it round. So that's not very fun. Or ha ha to the person that turned it round there, stumbling across this video. You know, you got me to run an extra 2k because you turned the sign round. It's all okay, but they need big tape across the road, I think, physically stop people. But oh goodness. So I am down to the last trickles of water, really. Yeah, the turn sign. Well, yeah, I assume it's a turn sign. I was warned about this diversion. But like I say, it's only a mile or two to Henley, so it's not like I'm miles away from the end. But not what you need when you're running a while. Okay, so I will navigate this, but I think I'll stop there for the moment because I'm on the right track, but it is all houses now for a bit longer. Well, not that happy about that because, again, I don't particularly know where to go other than along
a main road. So yeah, at least there's a grass verge, but obviously missed a sign again, or there was a sign that, you know, they put lots of signs out. So if they put so many signs out, why is it so hard to find the way? But anyway, I don't think this road is very long, so I'm hoping that it will come to the river soon enough. There you go, river there, just the other side of the beauty. This bit looks a little bit hairy. Always facing oncoming traffic, because if someone hasn't seen me, I will just jump in a bush. But I think that's wide enough to be safe. I'm not on the road, and yeah, I am kind of like trying to be visible to traffic, so it looks a little bit precarious here though, so I'll keep recording just to see. But yeah, obviously they don't want people coming this way, so you need to make it clearer which way people should go. I think I want to cross. Let's just see. Yeah, you wouldn't want to do that with a young kid, would you? So just a bit of bend. But they did say, yeah, they don't want people to run across the main road, and I can understand it, but like, I don't think that was too unsafe, really. Be good to make that a little bit further back, actually. But anyway, we're on track again, so this looks pretty okay, so I'll plug my phone in.